Joining us today, as above, so below, we're talking about Venus energy. If this is your first time in my life, my name is Chief Apostle Samuel Jr. I'm a UPS driver, been working all day trying to get myself together. And so I want to come on here and for a brief moment to share knowledge, wisdom, understanding you. If this is your first time in my life, I want you to know I do not teach my personal beliefs, neither do I teach my personal practice. What I teach on my platform are universal laws, which are applicable to each and every one of us, especially gearing to Christians that practice the ATRs, and also to each and every one of you guys that have left the church that still practice the ATR but got church plenty of church on the inside of you. What's up there, my Shamari, my Cancer from Chi-Town? What's up there, baby? Pisces, Kiara Cloud in the house. I want y'all to know that these platforms and these videos are for people that really want to do something with their life, understanding that everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. I am not, I am trying to strive to be a light to a lot of my brothers and sisters out here that truly say that they want to practice magic and spirituality. What's up there, my baby Scorpio in the house? What's up there, Renee in the house? My 69. I don't know if I did something to my phone or whatever, but my stuff coming up different. What's up, Mary Bond? At least I can see y'all. I don't know what's going on. Those that do not know, I'm also rocking the Orisha of Oba, Mafedifun Oba, Nani. It is a powerful Orisha. It is the wife of Ogun. She is also a powerful goddess. She's also recognized in the cemetery. She's the one that digs the graves. She's also a very powerful warrior. And I want to talk about her tonight, especially in the light of Venus energy and teaching women that there are different aspects of women or femininity, and every woman and every divine energy is not the same. And to all of those males that walk in the arche of feminine energy, to you will learn something on tonight. To each and every one, you got my favorite on. What, chocolate? Just man. All right, my Maribon is a Cancer out of Tennessee. That's what I'm talking about. This is going to be geared a lot to Libra energy, and I really want to incorporate Virgo into this because Libra is a cardinal sign, and a lot of times, because sometimes some women that don't appear just because they're beautiful don't look like a warrior. And Oba was personified as perfection when it comes down to be in partnership and relationship and talk and being a woman and a wife. And so, what's up? All right, Shamar said, my Godiva King. It's Friday night, y'all. It's lovers' night. Oh, no, I didn't tell you yet. I thought you wanted me just to handle it. My Scorpio. I'm the type of person, don't come to me unless you're ready to go to work. Because that's the first thing my mind goes to, like, okay, I can get rid of that. No problem. I want to talk about a subject matter. Now, I don't know what happened to my live, but I could not put the title in like I normally do. But I'll go back later and change it. But it's going to be the scent of you, okay? And I want to talk about whether you're an Ifa, Voodoo, Santeria, Lakumi, Congo, Palo, Mystic, Ajay, the scent. And we're talking about my Fedifuno Shun and the day. I've been telling you guys always about the senses, right? And I want y'all to understand that when we do conjure, whether it's hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria, we deal with oils, we deal with ointments, and I want y'all to understand what that's all about. Renee, I just saw what you just put. Yes. So, and what's up there, Monique 444 in the house? Cancer. Wait a minute. Well, let's love each other. 69. I know that's right. Now, you can't, let me tell you something. One thing about 69, you can't argue when you 69. You cannot it brings healing. 69 brings focus. You understand? And so it's hard to talk when both mouths are full. So that's my thing is, like, a lot of times when you get in a situation, you might have to 69 just to keep some peace in the house. So, but Oba's color is also pink. And so that's something that I want to teach tonight, because a lot of times even when men wear pink, they don't understand the representation of that energy, that frequency, and how powerful that energy is. Now, I was doing some research and studying and stuff, and even though Oya is a warrior, even though Oshun is a warrior, also Oba is a warrior, but Oba beats up men. She's very, very skilled as a fighter, and she's a warrior. And so I feel that a lot of times when you see beautiful women that can fight and defend themselves, a lot of times men and women are intimidated by those type of women. So I want to talk about that Arche tonight. Everybody keeps on their favorite color. Pink is y'all favorite color? I ain't gonna say that, because I was finna say that. To all of you guys, thank you so much for the love. There she go. She's out being an emergency. Okay. Oh, your cat. I was like, long as it ain't your biological cat. I was wait a minute, your cat. Wait a minute. We talking about this energy tonight. You talking about some of your cat. Okay, not that cat. Natasha said black is my favorite color. I know that's right. I do my best work in the dark, honey. My favorite color is pink and green, but I don't say it out loud because AKA it is. I love pink so much. It is my birthstone. So y'all do like pink. Okay. So we're gonna talk about it tonight. I said, Lord, don't let. I don't talk about this aphrodisiac day. Somebody mess with her cat. I'm going to war. But okay. Now that we know that Natasha's cat is fine, it's just her other cat is at the vet. Okay, so we good with that. As long as we clear, we got to get these cats to right. The meow 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 meow. Okay, got it. Me. What's up, Chris from my Sagittarius from Philadelphia? Now I need to talk about this tonight. The secret of scent, and I'm going to be talking about oils. I'm going to be talking about conjure and what we use in voodoo, and Santeria, Lukumi, and Congo. We all use some type of fragrance, and so we're going to talk about it tonight. Love you. I am so excited. Good. So my subject tonight is the scent of you. Okay. Now, why we anoint ourselves, why we anoint candles, why we anoint Gregory bags. What's up, that Linda Green? In the house. So we're going to be talking about this tonight. So first of all, I'm going to start with 2 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter, verse 15. 2 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter, verse 15. It says this: for we are unto God a sweet savor of Christ, or fragrance, in them that are saved and them that perish. Now, the reason why I want to talk about this is that she said stop it. The reason why we anoint candles ourselves, our crystals, or different talisman and amulets and whatsoever, any spiritual fetish, is because of the frequency of that particular oil. Now, remember, all oils and ointment come from plants. Come from trees. A lot of our saps and stuff like that we use come from trees, and they carry a frequency, they carry a vibration. And when it is placed upon our bodies or placed upon a candle, it sends out a signal, it sends out a frequency, and so that aroma, you know what I'm saying? Just like somebody being funky could turn your head or turn your nose or your ass sometimes. The same thing when it comes down to why do you anoint? Why would you anoint yourself with an oil or an ointment, or why would you anoint a candle or a spiritual fetish with that? Because it is a scent that goes into the nostril of the divine. Now, we are also made in the image and the likeness of the divine, masculine and feminine energy. So the purpose of anointing something is to get the attention of a particular spirit, entity, God, goddess, and depending on what type of spirit that you are trying to attract, you use a certain type of oil or ointment in order to draw that spirit in, because that spirit smells that particular odor. And in this particular case, we're talking about that people that are supposed to be walking in the divine Christ carry a certain odor, carrying a certain savor, and the Bible says specifically a sweet Savior. So they can smell the sweetness of the glory of this particular entity or spirit. So we anoint with the understanding that we are trying to attract a energy, a frequency, and a vibration. What's up, Karen O'Brien in the house? What's up, my Gemini? So we're talking about the scent of you and why you as an individual, man or woman, and that's why even in the cosmetology industry, that's why Bed Bath, and Body Works and all these other things or perfumes are always selling, because people understand, whether naturally or spiritually, what the scent or what a aroma can do to a man or woman. And so therefore, if it can also influence a man or a woman, it can also influence a spirit, a entity, a god or a goddess, a divine energy. So that is the reason why it is important to anoint, and why certain things are placed in candles and upon doorposts and certain flavors. Now, y'all know I do my non-chopper, but I have another cologne that I utilize. It's you normally use in Haitian voodoo, and I use that to anoint around my ears. So also scent is important, because we understand that if it's placed in certain areas where somebody is going to go, especially if you're being intimate, you want it into certain places. Now, I'm going to say this. Just because something smells good don't mean it tastes good. So have some wisdom about when you're anointing yourself. If you're trying to be intimate, you want things that are soluble and edible, okay? That is easy to digest. You don't want somebody, what is that? I mean, smell good, but it don't taste good. So when it comes to licking and sticking, you want things to smell good and also taste good, okay? So just remember that, to all of you that claim to be lovers and all that good stuff. Then we're going to go to Proverbs 27 and verse 9. I told you I'm always giving y'all some universal energy. Lord, Natasha, you ain't care acting like thugs about them colors. Please don't hurt me. Don't say no juju. He's not called, my Lord. Proverbs 27 and verse 9. It says this. Listen to this, y'all. Ointment and perfume rejoices the heart. I'm going to say it again. Ointment and perfume rejoices the heart. So doeth the sweetness of a man's friend by hearty counsel. So even when we doing conjure, when we trying to influence judges, we trying to influence a particular health outcome, we are using, like a lot of times when I'm doing I have a oil that is that I made with the ingredients for St. Lazarus, but I also use a lot of eucalyptus and the menthol smell of that, opening of the sinuses, opening up the energies and stuff. And so therefore, when we're doing conjure and we're doing mysticism and we're doing invocation, that's also a part of, that's the one thing about my incense that you gotta burn. I have a lot of different ingredients in there, a lot of oils in there. Can't be out here smelling like Suffolk. No. And then want somebody to go downtown. No, we can't be doing that. Now, once again, what's up there, my Boaz? Now, I want you to understand, there's a reason. Like, sometimes, especially when you trying to attract something, you got to know the spirit or the individual that may like a particular scent. This is why if you're in a relationship with somebody, that's why I want to talk about Oba. I want to talk about Libra energy. I want to talk about why it's important to not only be a very good at what you do, like Oba was very good, because I feel like a lot of times people don't realize that just because you're good at doing your tasks and your duties doesn't necessarily mean that you're good at being a partner. Being good at something doesn't mean that you're good at working well with others. And a lot of times people don't realize that there's certain journeys upon in this spiritual journey that you're going to have to work well with others. And when you're good at what you do, there's a story about Oba and Oya going with the same man, which is Shango, and Oya deceiving Oba to cut her ear to feed Shango. And this is what I want to say to men and women. When y'all messing with the same man or after the same thing, it's not good, in my opinion, to be getting advice from somebody that you feel that has the attraction of your man or the attraction of your job. And the reason I'm saying this is because they have a vested interest in giving you bad counsel, especially if they want to replace you. When you dealing with people out here and you trying to build relationships with people, you got to watch what people say and you got to watch what people do, especially when they have their same agenda, or they want the same limelight, or they want the same type of attention, or they want the same type of position, or whatever it is. In life, I want to say to you all that you can have relationships, but just because you're good at what you do, you need to be mindful. And you have to step, because Oprah was basically like Proverbs 31. She was that woman. She was great at what she did. But what happens is, just because, and this is what people understand, you can be good at what you do, but it's about what somebody attracted to. And a lot of times people change how and what they are based off of how somebody's responding to who they are. And that is improper, sir and ma'am. Oba should have never changed who she was, because Shango was interested in how Oya got down. I feel, this is my humble opinion, and this doesn't go for women, it goes for men. I feel that people have a hard time being who they are because they're watching how somebody else gets attraction, or how somebody else gets attention, and they try to emulate that. Oya, Oshun, and Oba are different types of energy, feminine energy. And all of these energies are feminine. And too many women feel like they have to be like another woman to be feminine. Oba will fight men. Oshun gonna use her sweetness to get what she wants, her beauty. And then Oya is a warrior, but she is a fighter, but she's a seductress. She's a temptress. I'm very tempted, child of Oya. My point is, as like Monique say, intoxicated. When you are in relationships and you don't understand your feminine energy, and you're watching the feminine energy in another woman, or you're watching the masculine energy in another man, and how they build relationship, but that's not your arche, that's not your energy, then you got to understand, I have a particular scent. I have members that'll tell you, if I am interceding for you, or if I'm doing certain things for you, because they've been around me, they can actually smell my energy. They can actually smell my arche, my ex-wives, and some of my hoes that I don't, and they can smell, they know when my spirit is around, because I carry a scent. I carry a frequency and I carry a vibration. You understand? So when it comes down to real conjure, the reason why you go to a place and you smell the aroma of the ointments or the oils, it is what we call a conditioning. It is to set up a frequency, and we utilize the frequency of plants. We use the frequency of ointments or sap from trees, and we utilize this with the intention of bringing about a certain manifestation. Every man and every woman carries a natural scent. I have a song that I've been listening to over and over, and I've been sending it out. And it's Whitney Houston. And she talks about the scent of him being upon, she could smell his masculinity. Maybe whether you got masculine energy, I have an androgynous energy, by the way. But if you have masculine energy or you have feminine energy, it is a scent that you carry. It is an arche. It is a present, an aroma that follows. Saints, people that claim to be a part of deities and gods and goddesses, should carry the aroma or the scent of their Orisha, their Loa, or their Nkisi, or their ancestor. And it is so important that when you are doing conjure, that you understand that every scent doesn't go with every candle. Every scent does not go with every grigri bag. It is important to understand those energies and those. What's the unveiling and Pisces in the house? So this is why I say, and I say this universally, that when you understand that ointment and perfume brings about joy to the heart. As the Bible said, wine does like a merry heart does like a medicine. Okay? Also, wine maketh merry. Also, the right oil, anointing your doorpost with the right aroma. This is why sometimes we burn cinnamon and we burn, or we mix up honey, or we use certain fragrances that we release in at the door because we want to invite certain types of spirits. I burn certain type of resins in my church, certain types of incense in my church, because that is to attract those type of spirits, and those spirits are attracted to that fragrance. They're attracted to that. Some people use sweet grass. Some people use a lot of different things. Some people use patchouli, and those particular essence attract a certain type of Ache spirit and entity. There's purpose behind everything that we do in conjure. It doesn't matter what type of conjure you do, what type of practice you're in. Every one of us understand when we use rose oil, or we use rose water, or we use roses, period, we are trying to attract a certain type of vibration and frequency. That's why we use that to bring that particular spirit, that particular entity, that particular Ache into that particular area. And when something smells good, people don't mind staying. Same thing about spirit. As long as your house carries that aroma, a spirit will stay in that particular space. The same way they do when they're doing dark work and evil do. That's why they use human feces or animal feces, because that aroma, even though it's foul, attracts certain type of spirit. So I want you to understand, if you nasty and you don't take care of yourself, you're going to attract a certain type of spirit. Some of you wonder why you get these type of men and women, gay, straight, or bi, in your relationship. It's your aroma. It's your scent. When somebody has a scent for masculine energy, they're going to be attracted to a certain type of person, male or female. If somebody has a scent for feminine energy, this is why we use, sometimes men wear what they call clean cut cologne. Can I call you Rose because you're a fragrance? Yes, you can call me. You can call me everything but late, or hungry, or broke. Oh, what's her tree? Aries in the house. So I want y'all to understand, because I got a lot of going on. So I didn't want to come over here and be on that long. If you want me to burn this fragrance tonight, love incense. All of my incense carry. If you have my incense, you know that my incense carry fragrance. I want to say this. I was talking to Mother Susan today. And I was telling her about a sexual encounter that I had. And Mother Susan told me, she said, "Ooh, Apostle." She said, "Honey, I would love to have been there." I said, "What do you mean be there? What, you want to watch me have sex?" And she was like, "Child, yes." I said, "Lady, you so..." She said, "No, it's nothing wrong." She's like, "I'm just saying that just because I ain't doing nothing don't mean I don't want to watch it." And I told her, I said, "I'm going to tell on you." She said, "Don't tell her, I'm the mother of the church." I said, "You still the mother of the church." But I want y'all to understand now. I'm going to tell you what I do. Some of the things that I do. I not only use fragrance to accomplish my goal. Is it too late to ask for a reading or try tomorrow? Yeah, let me do your reading tomorrow. Nah, she ain't wrong. Renee, I got you. She's sent for healing and scent burn. Okay. Now listen. This is what I do, because I understand frequency, the scent of a man. Because let me tell you something. Once you be intimate with your partner and your scent is still on them, it is still going to remind them of what happened. And so therefore, that's why if you are out here and you are participating in sexual activity, you need to have a certain scent, a scent that aligns the mind with you. So when somebody when your lover or your side piece smells that odor, they're going to immediately think about you, and then they're going to think about what happened when you were present with them physically. This is why this is important. Then what I do is I have a particular song that I like to, when I am trying to mess up the mind of my victim, I play a certain song right in the bed, right there. Can I get the rose, please, Teresa? So I play a particular song, and I operate sexually with that vibration, that rhythm. Because remember, everything law rhythm, right? So not only do you have the sense of smell, because I've been teaching every Friday about the senses. So if you are really learning, you are really paying attention, then this makes more sense. Then I have a certain scent that I have on my body. Okay? After the scent, then I have a certain frequency because I play, depending on what type of partner I got, I use certain songs because if I'm there to dominate and I'm there to humble you. So I had somebody tell me that they were a submissive person. I said, no, I don't like people that claim to be submissive. So I dick you down to you submissive because I don't want somebody to be submissive willingly. I want you to be submissive because you don't have no other choice. You understand? So I have a very dominant personality and dominant way that I approach stuff. So I have a certain song that I play while I am performing various of acts. Wait a minute. Okay. And so my odor is in their senses, and then there's a rhythm. Now, this is why I tell men and women who have sex, yo, rhythm, when I came up, what's up, Miss Lady, my Pisces? When I came up, even the males did the hula hoop. I don't know if y'all understand that. It's a whole ritual. Yes, yes, baby. So, I don't know if y'all like the hula hoop. So, my mom was real bad with that hula hoop. So, I learned how to hula hoop from my mom. So, getting a rhythm and a consistent rhythm with music, which is frequency and vibration, all of this stuff is building up the energetic flow when it comes down to intimacy. So sex is exchanging energy. So in order for me to exchange my ache, I have to be able to administer that, but I want to administer it as in a particular way. I am very much in control when I am having sex, or I'm doing sex magic, or I am doing any type of conjure in that manner. I am very meticulous. I am very intentional. I don't do no position. I don't do no move, no stroke, nothing without intention. Everything that I do has purpose. That's from the tongue. That's from the touch. That's from that's anything. And so therefore, when somebody smells your essence, your underarms, all of you that don't take care of your underarms, when a woman is up under your neck, or some of y'all that get into dudes, or the buys, or however, there needs to be a certain smell that when she or he is up under your neck, they need to smell a particular odor that reference you, that is a positive, and it needs to be a very natural essence for him or her. All of this is dealing with their senses. So when they smell you, they can be at work, they can be in the grocery store, they can be on their way back from home, they can be jogging. Once they're going to automatically be turned on, and the arousal, okay? The arousal gets the blood flowing. And to all of you that understand what I'm talking about, you understand that it is the manifestation that you are looking for, which is the climax. See, and then I am a manipulator of the orgasm because I'm very intentional, because I understand where the spot is. Some of y'all call it the G spot, but I call it the nerve ending, because I am going to manipulate that nerve ending with that music in the ear and with my scent. And when they begin to climax, that is the time that I want them to breathe me in. Y'all trying to hear me? At the time of them going through their orgasmic cycle, that is the time where my essence or my scent needs to be inhaled. Yes. And while that energy is being released from that body, that essence of me, that scent of me, is flowing all the way through that body. Same thing while we anoint our candles, we put holes in the candle so we can get all the ointment all the way down into the candle. So as the candle burns, it is constantly burning that particular ache, that particular energy. The same way we anoint very good our gree bags, or our talisman, or our what am I trying to say? Things like this with the parchment paper, or even down to our crystal. It is conjure. It is mysticism. It is ability. Hold on. Let me burn this for Renee, the healing incense. If you have eucalyptus, what's up, that brother Johnny, father of our church, my favorite food. Oh yeah, she said, dear Lord. So a lot of things that I tell you guys is to give you wisdom, and if you are trying to be that type of partner, because that's what I want to talk about. Oh, a lot of us not good partners. We don't value partnership. We don't try to perfect ourselves, and so therefore we just get into relationship with people not understanding partnership. And that is something in what I say to many of you guys, understanding about building bridges. You sent. Hold on. If you're going to, all right, there, Shamari. I got you, baby. If you're going to do real magic and conjure, you got to understand the 5 senses. It is too many people just burning stuff and they not understanding. Especially if you got my love incense. Let me tell you something. If you got my love incense, what you do is get you a pink towel, a pink rag, a pink scarf. You need a big enough where it can cover your lower part, or a pink sheet. And what you're gonna do with that love incense, you're gonna fumigate your lower regions. So you're gonna wrap that around your waist as a man or woman, and you're gonna sit and you're gonna allow that incense, that love incense, to fumigate your lower parts. Yes, baby. We're talking about conjure. Okay? Some of y'all need to put the oil of gladness. Mix that oil of gladness, so when he go into you, or she go into you, or however y'all getting it down, that they will have a very positive experience with having intimacy. What's up, love? My Taurus in the house. Thank you so much. I got stuff coming for you as well. Venus is also ruled by Taurus. I'm trying to show y'all why you need to understand conjure, why you need to understand relationship, why you need to understand there are different types of feminine energy, and why every woman is not the same, male or female. Every man is not the same. And you need to understand what you're looking for, and you need to understand what you need in a partner. And guess what? Just because you have somebody and you're doing well in that, sent for love and healing. Got you, Monique. Now, where's my Gemini? My Delicious Jelly Sweets. Healing Instant. And then my baby Scorpio said my mom love eucalyptus. Now, if you're a man and you got some of my oil, or if you have, especially my Palo Santos oil, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go between your legs and between your anus and your balls. There's a energy portal right between there, and you're going to anoint that area with that oil. And if you listen to Apostle Elia, you have sex, or you be intimate with somebody after anointing that area, you're going to see the difference in the arche in your penis, your phallus, your rod. In my case, royal rod. Okay, love and sin. And when you release these fragrances and attract these spirits around you, then you have to be positive. You have to be receptive of those energies. Don't just be doing conjures. He said, this is a good night. Yes, I teach y'all a lot of stuff. See, my phallus has a lot of arche. And so there's going to be a lot of trembling and shaking going on. That's normal for me. There's a lot of wet going to be going on. But that's normal for me because I carry a lot of arche. But I am very manipulative when it comes to sex. That's just me being honest. And so if it's a female, what you want to do as a female, if you're going to anoint, I got on proper clothes tonight. If I had on what I had on earlier, I couldn't have stood up. But if you're a female, you want to anoint the back, your very, wait a minute, I got my underwear. Wait a minute, hold on a minute. That ain't what I'm trying to do. But you want to anoint the very back, right where your back and your butt starts, that little crease right there. You want to anoint right there. Your belly button and that back right there. All of that will cause the frequency downstairs to be on point. That's why you're known. Those that have your Oshun, I have those that got an Oshun from me. I carry a lot of sex energy. I carry a lot of Ache. So all of you that got love work from me, you got certain conjure with me. That's where that's coming from. That Ache. So I carry a lot of that, and I got a lot of Scorpio in my chart. So a lot of my energy is very sexual. Okay, I understand my energy. I understand my frequency. And I understand my vibration. Make sure I got everybody. Okay. Wait a minute. Now, Shango acting up in the background. So he wants him son. He jealous. Anyway, so scent is important. It's important to your senses, just like it's important to other people. That's just like when you walk through an atmosphere with somebody got on a nice cologne or a nice perfume, and somebody, oh my God, that smells so good. I've literally been delivering packages, either coming in a building or exiting a building, and sometimes women are, I say, oh my God, you smell so good. I'm not hitting on her, but the scent itself captivates. And so that's how strong that Ache is. When you have on good perfume or good cologne, it is going to draw, even if somebody does not say something, that we all carry that sense of smell. And so therefore, if it is pleasant, if it's pungent, depending on if you're wearing a more earthy tone and people don't like that smell, they might it might repel certain type. And same thing with spirit. Patchouli attracts a very earthy spirits like energies of Virgo or Taurus energy or Capricorn energy. That's why we use certain energies, and why everybody born has a certain essence or a certain oil or a certain plant that comes along with them, because naturally to your energy. I have a lot of hot, fiery energy, and so therefore I use a lot of oils and plants that represent that fire element that I carry. I'm a Sagittarius, my moon is in Aries, and my rising sign is Pisces. And so that's why this is important. And when you put things behind your ears, it responds very differently. When you anoint behind your ears, what you're doing is controlling what comes in your ears as far as what you hear and what is being heard. Okay? Sometimes to all of my candy liquors, you can put honey up under your tongue, or I have a apple oil. Apple oil. You can use non-chopper. What else would be good for love? Vanilla. If you have a vanilla oil, and you put that right here on your voice box. Your voice box, that's what frequency is. The Ache is in your tongue, but you want to anoint up on here. You don't want to use a lot, because sometimes some of us like to lick on the people's necks and stuff like that. Make sure y'all wash up on your neck and behind your ears. And like be clean, okay? This should be a positive experience. So when you really understand scent, you understand the purpose of being clean. You understand the purpose of being in a place where you can actually receive what you're trying to express. Okay, so that's why that's important. I got to get out here. But I hope that many of you guys take out time. I'm gonna give you it again. It's 2 Corinthians, the 2nd chapter, verse 15. Sweet smeller. We're talking about Oba, which is Libra energy, cardinal air. Warrior, fighter, but also lover. Proverbs 31, homemaker, male or female. And then we also talked about Proverbs 27 and verse 9, talking about bringing joy to the heart. And so understanding ointments, or whether it's with your personal body or with candles or any other particular spiritual fetish, it is strong. Now, to those that don't understand pink, pink represents universal love, okay? It is a mixture of two elements. And so when you're working with pink candles, this is why we use pink candles for reconciliation. We also use pink for friendship. We also use pink for unconditional love, which is the highest frequency of love. Red candles or red vibration has a lot to do with physical and passionate love. But when you talk about pink, Stop looking at pink as a weak color. Oba is a very strong, powerful woman. But like Obatala, she is not there to start a fight, but she will finish one. And she's a warrior in her own right. She's a fighter, and she also is the one that digs the grave. So she doesn't mind getting her hands dirty. That's why I was thinking about Libra as well as Virgo, because Virgo is about perfection and perfecting self. And so when you are in relationships and you in partnership where you both are trying to perfect yourself, then you have a beautiful thing. But it's not good if you are the only one that is trying to do better and trying to perfect yourself. So understanding relationships and how you operate as a partner in relationship are two very different things. You may be good solo dolo, but you're not good to be in partnership. And a part of certain blessings come with partnership. I'm gonna say that again. Certain blessings, I don't care how much candle you burn, I don't care how much sacrifice you make, I don't care how many elbows you do. If you're not good with partnership and understanding your role in partnership, then you're gonna miss out on certain opportunities and benefits that are here for every man and woman. And you ain't got to be married to be a partner. Huh? And you could be a side piece and be a partner. To all of you, they got a whole menu that is set aside for sides. So being a side piece don't mean that you ain't important. Huh? Sometimes it's the side piece that makes the meal. You understand? So when it comes down to magic, conjure, and this type of working, you got to understand why that's important, okay? My name is Apostle Ely. I hope this helped. I'll make sure I got everybody. Tomorrow, I'm going to get your readings tomorrow because I'll be back in town. Because I got to go to Miami and get some more stuff. Bo. Ooh, wait a minute. Instant burn of your choice with Bo. Hold on. Pisces. Bo. Oh, I'm going to do Oil of Gladness with Bo. Especially you have Pisces. If you a Pisces, make sure you keep some Oil of Gladness. Because Pisces deal with a lot of karmic debt of family, and especially even in the love department, okay? Bo, where are you? Bo, do you mind me doing your reading tomorrow? If you don't mind. I'm trying to see where he is. I'm already drained. I don't want to. Yes, no. Okay, thank you, Bo. I appreciate that. I gave y'all the scriptures. Make sure if you came in the middle of this video, make sure you go back over this video so you can have a better understanding of why we use certain scents, not only on these candles. I have when I be sending y'all these incense, burn these things. These create signals and scent in your house, in your space, and bring certain because I intentionally put certain things in your packet. I don't accidentally put anything in everything I do with all of y'all. I have a personal relationship with y'all. I do intentional gift giving. I know what's going on. I know what you need, and burn these incense sticks because they do work. Even though I buy them as gift for many of you guys, but mixing those incense in your atmosphere brings about the change that is necessary. You might not perceive it right then, but it's a reason why I put that in your packet. Okay? Everything I do, I let me tell y'all something. Let me say this to Bo. I'm going to say this to anybody. I want y'all to know this about me. If I tell you I got it for you, if I tell you, like I told Keish, I don't mind being a father figure, I am very genuine. I want to say this. I take care of Apostle Ely. I have a job. I've always had. So I don't have to lie. I don't have to pretend to like people that I don't like. I don't have to pretend to have a sincerity that I don't have. If I don't want to mess with you, I don't want to work for you, I don't have to. I'm not out here hungry. I'm not out here I'm saving up my money so I can get my Mauritius Awaken with my Ebo, and I'm only $3,200 away from that, and then I got to do my ceremony for Babalu Aye, which is Saint Lazarus. That is $13,000. Baby, I don't have to lie. Where if I tell you I got it for you, or I care about you, or I want the best for you, that's coming from a real place. I don't want, if y'all got issues in y'all family, or you have personal issues about love and relationship and partnership and all of this stuff, don't put that on Apostle Ely. Because if I tell you, if I call you Mother Susan, that's because I mean it. If I call you son, if I call you sis, if I call you bruh, if I call you my Scorpio, if I call you my baby this or my that, that is very don't try to manipulate me. Don't try to make what it is something it's not. You know what I'm saying? I am a very, very genuine individual. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have to pretend it on social media. And I know that many of you guys that been around me know I'm very upfront about how I feel, how I think. So sometimes I don't want people to think because I say certain things that I don't mean. Because I don't have to say you're pretty when I don't think you're pretty. I'm not going to say I think you're fine when I don't think you're fine. I'd rather offend you with the truth than to lie to you or flatter you with something that I don't believe. So whatever I have said to you on social media or people that I met personally, because I told some people I don't like their ass and I don't F with them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a people person, but there are people that I just do not kick it with. So I want y'all to know from me, whatever I've said or done on this, it is coming from a genuine place. You know what I'm saying? This is not for social media, because if I did not feel that way, I would not say, because I don't owe nobody nothing but love. Okay? And I'm disperse that at how I feel. Okay? All right? Much love, salutations. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you learn anything in this live, please go and comment up under there on tonight. All right? God bless you all, and I will see you all soon.